Everybody, booting up stream. Probably going to be a short one today, would be my guess. We're pretty close to getting 96, so I might go for that. Then I think we are guaranteed to go for King of the Mist, T3. Last stream, we killed Olroth T3, and we got really lucky, and we dropped I can't say his name, Olroth's Resolve, which is going to give us a bunch more EHP. It also opens up the possibility of us swapping off of Barkskin. So maybe I go back, maybe I grab Infernal Cry again, and just swap off of Barkskin real quick. For mapping, it's still fine. You know, we need Barkskin is when we are taking a shit ton of damage, so probably fine to just leave on. It's not going to matter for King of the Mist, I don't think. Wondering if we can get a little bit extra chaos damage here, or chaos res here. If I level up, get some extra strength, might just be able to sock it in a final chaos augment. We ran out? No, we got one. Cool. Okay, might end up going with that. Yeah, last week was a lot, and then we ended it on a high. This week today I'm feeling pretty anxious, but honestly that might be fine for killing bosses. You kind of want to be locked in whenever you're doing this shit. Let's see what the enemy was. Cool. So I'm looking at just experience. Let me see if we got any. Done? Cool. I think we were right next to an Untainted Paradise here. Let's just go run it real quick. I don't even need to run all mods. Maybe pack size would be fine. I don't really care. I guess more rarity means more XP. Okay, so we're at 76 at the start of this one. I'm guessing we'll get like 5%. I saw there was a patch today. I was hoping for a little something something. It just seemed like a lot of bug fixes. So everything that I've heard lately seems that PoE2 next up is in sometime in April. We're still in February, so we got a ways to go. I'm really in a weird spot because I want to keep streaming. This has been a lot of fun. I just don't know if I want to keep, like, right now we got 3 days a week. Even early on with PoE2, I was doing way more than that, I think. It depended on the week, but if I was progressing, it was a different story. Now I'm pretty locked into that schedule, just because it's easy for me. Time I have to deal with mana right now. That's a good reminder. So before we fight the boss today, I want to figure out mana leech. So what I might actually want to do is farm some rings today. But yeah, I hadn't yet come to confront this idea of what am I going to do if I don't want to play, you know, 3 days a week, 2 hours of PoE. So we're getting to that point in the league, at least on this character. If I was thinking about doing another character, maybe I'd find that fun. At the moment, I'm not. I don't think so. Imagining myself starting back in Act 1 and pushing through the campaign again, like, I don't want to do it, but I kind of, like, I feel like if I just did it, it'd be fun. I don't know. It's a weird spot to be in. But yeah, when it comes to stream itself, we haven't been like too successful, right? Definitely had a few regulars. That's been a lot of fun. I don't really know what I expected when I started this out again. I really wanted to do more standalone content, and then it just became a lot harder than I'd initially thought. Partly because there's no blueprint. You can't really figure out like the perfect way to do any of this. And when it comes to what videos I want to make at any time, I'm always kind of actively changing that. So ones that I thought would be fun, the direction I thought I'd be wanting to go in, probably not the best idea. Whereas other ones seem pretty tried and true, but you're just eventually going to run out of content unless you're playing the game a lot, or researching the game a lot, or understanding the game. Like, it just takes a lot of extra work versus just playing. All right, we got 2% XP. I don't know why I said 5. Yeah, whatever, dude. We'll just run normal, like the setups we've been doing. It's extra and crit and proj. Not the worst, but what I'm looking for. Crit might be fine at this point. Extra cast speed, don't give me extra. That's fine. Let me check what our last setup was. Expedition? Which I don't really care too much about. At least in maps, so, I mean, we'll just send it. Yeah, all that's to say, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Booting up PoE2 is always fun. But we're getting to the point where I want to actually kill these bosses. Once I kill the bosses, you know, if I don't set another goal, it's going to be sort of aimless. Never gotten to 100. I don't think we're going to do it on this character. This character is clear and everything. Not the quickest. You probably get 100 if you're doing like a pre-optimized temple, would be my guess. But so far this league, we haven't done anything really that optimized. Swapping to Bone Shatter has maybe been the best decision I've made recently, and it was because of Delirium. If not for Delirium, I might still be using Earthquake. Also, at that point where I'm tired of doing certain mechanics, so I get tired of Ritual pretty early on in the league. At this point, I'm definitely not feeling like doing it. It's crazy how much ward we get. Is 1500? Wait, how are we getting 1500 ward? I thought it was a percentage of my max, and I didn't think it stacked. It's 1400 every time. Huh. This flask was insane. The only downside is the bark skin stuff, but like, I don't think it's a problem. Or more logbook and more move speed on these guys might be fine. Break armor is not fine. Hits can't be evaded is fine. That's fine. That's insane. 80% increased attack speed? I mean, we could try it and brick the character. But let's just not do that. Let's go for these guys. Yeah, last league I was doing a lot of farming in my downtime. This league I'm playing other games, so I'm not as, you know, prepped going into these streams. But the effort I put in to get Constricting Command last league was like, took me the entire league to get, basically. And then once I did, I felt like our character was really strong, but we were probably strong enough before it, honestly. We did drop it on this character, and I feel like there's a way that I can make it work. But I think it would undermine the idea of going hybrid ES. So, for now, we're just chilling. Running bosses without any points in the boss tree makes it kind of a joke. I did rewatch the Blazeworks video talking about life, and something that did kind of, I feel like I had forgotten about on my radar was almost every endgame player in PoE trade is likely going Waystone Affix effect. And when you're talking about physical damage hits and how strong they are in PoE 2, they're not that strong normally. And the benefit is that there's not many ways to scale that damage. The one way that is kind of brutal and doesn't really make too much sense is armor break. So if you're talking about the equivalent life pool from like ES to life, and like defenses for physical damage taken, right? You've got armor, you've got literal PDR, which I feel like is being overlooked by most players talking about life. Overlooked in their discussions, not on their characters. They're probably all playing it, but the point. Give me a sec. Talking and playing is always brutal, man. Well, what did I get a better grasp of after coming back to it? Oh, physical damage taken. Normally, there's not too many scalars, so armor break is one. And then the other is just flat increased damage taken. So if you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of PDR, I don't think you should probably ever be running the mod that's increased monster damage, because the game doesn't seem scaled around, like balanced around it right now. Especially if you have increased map or waystone effect, right? Like if you get 50% more monster damage incoming, and you're taking a 1.5 times multiplier on a physical damage hit in this game, it's insane. Versus just taking a lot more damage as elemental, it's way easier for you to deal with. That was another 2%. So if we want to do this, we're going to be running 10 maps from here on out. That'd be hitting 96 and then killing the boss. It doesn't sound too bad, as well as if we just do some temple in between. Probably not going to be wanting to do Expedition the whole time, but we really haven't gotten to run it. We didn't really get a chance to run it this league. I wasted my first tablets. I didn't use it to drop more tablets, and we just didn't play it for probably like 2/3 of the league. When I finally had access to it, my character was already too strong. Or like, my character's already strong enough, but I didn't use recom as much as I really wanted to. You can start making pieces that can just kind of turn into perfect pieces really easily. It's something that I know you can do with ES bases. I just didn't set it up, so it is what it is. We still do have some artifacts left over from last stream as well as this stream. We'll be running like, 3 or 4 more maps of Expedition. Still looking for essences. There was an essence that wasn't on my radar that could be really good for body armor. I'd have to see the body armor that we've crafted. I feel like it doesn't have an open suffix on it, but you can get a crit damage reduction with an essence just as the suffix. Ailment threshold is fine. Hits can't be evaded is fine. More monster damage is not fine. We'll play up. Yo, whoa, no, 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 no. Can you not? This isn't letting me path through here. This is super weird. Fuck it. They're gonna be quick. I missed something. It's gonna be really deadly. Sorry, one sec. I'm just leaving. Fuck that. I'm sorry. What? That was a completely separate mechanic. We got frozen midair. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of pausing this league, and it feels a little scumbaggy, but not actually. That's just PoE, man. The reason why I don't care as much is because we're streaming. If I was booted up and just full time playing offline, like actually focused, I care a little bit more. But we're just kind of chilling here. I failed that one. What is going on here? Trying to get down. Might have to path through the citadel. We can just cut in through here. That's fine. But yeah, the reason why I'm okay with pausing is because for boss fights you can't, right? I don't know what's going on. Some people were talking about latency and server issues, but I haven't seen this in a long time. But I've had this issue in the past with certain maps. What I'm going to do is going to back out, and then I'm going to change my chat channel. See if that works. Nope. And we're back. Maybe? Still a little bit. That's unlucky. I'm kind of seeing it might be on my side, actually, finally. But probably not. If we keep having to drop these maps, though, we're gonna end up running out today. Unless we start actively just farming for the maps. Alright, let's leave. It's fucking annoying. Oh. Oh, really? It's in the hideout, too. Or was a second ago. Maybe not. Yo? Saved? I don't want to go too far, and also our ES is gone. Holy shit. Oh. Sometimes you just gotta wait it out. I was planning on doing Uber this week. We'll see how I'm feeling. It might be more of a death toll than anything. My last character, I was way more... I mean, no, never mind. I just realized my last character, we did it like day before the release of the next league, and then also, I only meant to kill the first Uber. I didn't even mean to kill... Or, sorry. I meant to kill Arbiter, base Arbiter, and not Uber. And then we, like, one-shot him, and I felt really bad about it, so we went and tried to kill Uber him. Same deal. Yeah, today... I'm actually going to focus on gearing a little bit, like tweaking the gear. So what I need is Life Leech on my ring, or Mana Leech on my ring, and then when I dual wield to have my reses still capped. Because at the moment my shield has a lot of resistance. Something I do notice that there was a point in time where I was really enjoying my clear, and it was when we were prioritizing Area of Effect. I had to pull off because of the strength requirements of our weapons. So we've lost a ton of Area of Effect clear, all that shit. I could get it back if I dropped damage. I could probably get it back if I dropped defenses as well, but not feeling that right now. Let me go up here. What the fuck is that? Oh. Nice. I think I set up... Did I actually set up Rogue Exiles? I'm trying to think if I set them up to try to get Assault Other or not. That's pretty fun though. What is this? That's fine. Yeah, it's been a long 2 months. And Huey 2 has made it a little bit more bearable. When it comes to GGG's release schedule and all that, feeling obviously a little slow and wishing they stopped giving a fuck about PoE 1, but never going to be the case. I do wonder if they initially planned on doing that. PoE 2 is described as like a different... This is a long time ago, they moved away from it. They said they moved away from it, but they talked about it as like an alternate campaign, essentially. But it would feed into the same endgame. And I wonder what that would have meant, right? Would it have just been a single team doing the same development? Both games would get the same league, all that shit. So if that's the case, then yeah, at some point they changed course and decided they were going to do double the work. And for me, that is not a good thing. I don't think you can kill him here. Maybe you can. Also, fuck that. Grab the bell, dog. This is really good if we rip off the Thorns mod. We'll go center and kill those rays and then bounce. For about half an hour. This might even be like the lightest stream yet, which, again, I'm at the point where I'm wondering why. So I might float the idea of taking a break. If I do take a break, I might be doing more video content, which that could be fun. So instead of streaming every week, I'm putting effort into recording a video and talking about the game. And I guess if our character lives, we can kind of start with a video like that, right? Going over my hardcore SSF progression in 0.4, but frame it in a way that's more relevant to people. Because it was really interesting. This character has come a long way, and part of the reason why I got through the campaign even was because we got a really lucky drop. Not a really good item or really sought after item. I haven't talked about it yet. I haven't put it in any build guides yet, but Tree Fingers we got really early on. I'm just gonna hit this with Chaos Orb and see if it rips it. It hit the fucking mod we wanted, and it just rolled it lower. Like, it could have been, if that had hit flat, we would have been cruising. I got a bunch of chaos. Ooh. Nah, it's gone. We do have a bunch of chaos here real quick. Let me hit the... Looking for increased fizz on this. We fractured this a long time. Ooh. E6. Come on, man. Give me T3 and we're cruising. No luck. There are no leech essences, right? Yeah. No leech essences. If I'm talking about crafting a ring, it would be something like this ring, actually. Is that just good enough? Is the reason why I can't use it the strength? Essence doesn't rip off, right? This only works on amulet? Yeah. I had been focusing on Life Leech for a while. And been chucking most of the Mana Leech ones. And like that could be fine. Ah, cool. Okay, so this would be upgrade hoping to hit strength. We hit strength. Old res, strength, that's it. Oh, it's got... I'm looking to replace the Life Leech, though. Which we can't do. It's a really good ring, regardless. So maybe I swap the left one out, but I can't... Oh, I can. Cool. Okay. Bark Skin's gone. Let me swap this guy out real quick and see what we're looking at. Go there. Ah. It's 11. And refund some points here because we have more strength now. The only issue is the chaos res. 57.65. So 4 points? How's that 4 points? $47 plus 11 is 50. Do I not have combat? Oh, this isn't showing. These values aren't right. Okay. The values are reduced here, and it's not showing up on the Jill, so this should be fine real quick. Need one more. And even Combat Frenzy we don't need on bosses, I don't think. We don't need Spirit anymore, which means maybe we swap the Amulet for the boss as well. Do we have options there? Let's check Chaos, actually, because this doesn't, right? Yeah, no Chaos on that Amulet, but we do have a ton of Amulets with Chaos on them, I think. That one could be good. Fire, global, lightning, chaos, strength. Let's check that real quick. Fuck, combat frenzy, that's fine. $66 chaos. Cold res went down because fire res is scuffed. Let me check other amulets. Oh, I was thinking of swapping the boots. Cold chaos, no fire. The reason for that... Nah, not on this fight. That'll be for Uber, maybe. So chaos, we can just socket. Cold res is annoying here. Because we got, what? We're never swapping boots out. It's the Ami. Let's just check other amulets then. Ooh, all res. I don't even think about it. It's cold and lightning. We do, yeah, we need both cold and lightning on the amulet potentially. This is a really good Ami. These were two that I wanted to craft, and then I was waiting on that. We got one. We'll do max ES here. This is chaos res. I'm gonna hit it with... Do we have prefix? Exalt only adds prefix. Double exalt prefix here real quick. And I don't think we care about prefixes really, so we'll do greater. Insane increased maximum energy shield T2 T2. And then we hit it with a collarbone. What the fuck, man? Okay. Fucking 400 ES. We need lightning, we need cold, and we need chaos. So lightning chaos is totally fine. I think that's Namu, and we're gonna check it up real quick. 2DB. Amanamu has a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's not. Lightning is Olaman. And we have one. That's fine. Cold is the other one, which we don't have, so just go for Olaman. Desecrate on this amulet and see what we get. I could re-roll. What does Olaman give? Olaman only has 5. And a lot of them are really good. This could be a really good amulet, even if we whiff here, actually. Holy shit. If I have more than one echo, I think we only have one echo. We'll save that for something else. Got it. And then if we really wanted to risk it, we run the increased global defenses on the new Ami, but it doesn't matter at all, so. Dropping a bunch of stuff right now. Up to 490 strength. Our reses aren't good when we weapon swap. The strength on our gear can get swapped off now, and maybe the boots as well. I need to anoint on the same anoint that we've been doing for a while. If we have it. Yes, we do. Higher paranoid greed. Eventually we're going to be able to swap off of this, but for now, we cannot. Okay,
Go on. All the roots find new soil.
I think I can swap all of this back to strength. We're going to see what charge regulation does. 57 minus 12% of 57. Okay, need 15 decks at least. Swap off the strength on our helmet for cold res. Actually, we could go all res, potentially. We have two, it's 5%. That's fucking annoying. What's the weapon swap go to? So we need... Oh, that gets us there. Hell yeah. Okay, we're swapping both the helmet and the gloves for this soul core, and I think we're capped now. Nice. Okay, we've got leech, mana leech. We've got life leech. I've got maxed out on all of our resistances, and we gained 4k ES. Let me check on the weapon swap. We need 430, so we could go down even 15 more strength. I'm wondering if we can path out of this, but for now it's fine. I am wondering if we want to go for the mod that gives you, let's see here. 30% chance to gain an endurance charge when heavy stunning, non-unique, but then gain 3 on heavy stunning, a unique. Does this work? This must. I'm assuming this works on Seismic. So Seismic is now going to guarantee us 3 endurance charges for boss fights. Yeah, that was way easier than I thought. We're going to do one map, just to make sure I didn't fucking break the character, and then we'll go kill this boss. Maps today have been rolling really poorly. Got a siren coming. We failed that map. Not gonna go that way. Let's just do Waystone. One Zelly, then just a bunch more Waystone. Ooh, 5.4k. We lost a few things, so we lost some attack speed from the pin setup, which I don't really care, which means I actually need to go back and update Bone Shatter with a new support. That's 6.3k ES. when we've got an endurance charge on. As well as just the overcap. What do they call it? Overcapped guard. So in total, our health pool is almost up to like 9.5k. Which I'm pretty happy with the hybrid setup. This is a map where stun threshold is a little bit higher. And it does tend to make the bone shatters as well as just generic mapping a little bit harder. But the real issue was a drop in the area of effect. I really like the Giga area of effect bone shatter setup. We never got skills melee amulet. It would help a lot if we're talking about boss killing. 30% more damage is kind of huge. So we'll probably roll down all our golds before we actually fight Arbiter. But for something like King of the Mist, I'm not worried at all. All I was really worried about was mana and how we've had some issues with mana recently, but like now that we've got Leech, dude, it's fucking night and day, man. That's crazy. I didn't even realize it wasn't going down at all. Let me actually swap to the dual. Yeah, okay. Yep, it's all dollar problems. And that's why it's always good to do lesser. Work your way up. We did Ulroth last stream, and everything that was going wrong there was going to go wrong to an even like greater extent if we had just ran into Arbiter. So fix those problems, and we should be able to. I'm pretty confident we'll kill Arbiter. Obviously, one wrong move, we're dead. But when it comes to King of the Mist, we have a lot more leeway, and I think we're just going to blow him up. Especially since I can now just go dual from the start and be totally confident in us not taking any extra damage from Elemental at least. But yeah, seems the new setup's totally fine. Still got the ES regen. The life leech is incredible. And let's go kill King of the Mist. Something I hadn't thought about was us dying to like the intermission effect bit. Oh shit. Freaked me out for a sec, jumped off screen. I don't think I've died to that in a long time though, so chilling. Yo, whoa. I didn't even see that. We just got a thief's whatever. Thief's Torment. 34%, 11, requires level 26. This is really good leveling ring. Life when you hit, especially if you have tons of hits while you're going through campaign. Alright, let's see what King of the Mist has. I'm expecting some damage. I'm not sure I'm expecting a lot. So we'll see. And then I will be running auto attack, which this is something I need to change. I was a lot of damage because I didn't get out of the way in time. But again, as is, I'm more okay with these bosses where I know it can take the hits. Oh. What I was going to say is I need to change the auto attack armor break setup to dual wield. Ugh.
You escaped me once before, never again.
That was really shitty Wisp. I am a little worried now.
This is where
Nah,
your
we're fine.
fellow Magi met their ends.
Easy. Okay, final phase is a little scary, or a little scarier than the first, but it's also way easier to attack him if the tornado isn't on top of him. That is the slam, and now we can just get things going. This is an orb in the sky, totally fine. The tornado is now fucking on top of him, and it will be for the rest of the fucking map. That is the slam. I think we got out. Good shit. Okay. I can tank most of this damage, it turns out. So I'm just gonna fucking face tank him. King of the Mist has never been an issue for any of my setups, so I'll take that. Yo! Wait, what? Oh, it's the diamond that counts as the unique. Interesting. So we got a corruption, which I'm really happy with. And we got a diamond, which could be any number of things? But, no, wait, this is... I don't actually know. Let's see. From nothing, trusted kinship. I have no clue. And this is corrupted, right? Yes, corrupted, can't reroll. Yo? No. Passive in the radius. How far is this? We'll see. Ah, it's pretty tiny. Be allocated without connection. Max all res. Slowing potency. If I was going deflection, that'd be wild. Herald of Ice. So like a Herald setup, this would go real hard on. But not too crazy, so. We're not expecting much when we're killing these bosses either. Any kind of gear that we can use is a bonus. What I do sort of want to use that corruption thing on, though, is a weapon, actually. But that would require us to have a backup weapon, and our only backup is this thing. So I'm not going to touch it. Let's change the setup, or wait. I guess that's it for now, right? We're going to go up here. Or is it here? Favors deferred. Okay, so we can do like the full ritual setups now if we wanted. Maybe that's what we'll do next stream and the stream after. Ritual, at least, is like a goal that I can set pretty easily. Let me check the temple real quick. What path's off of this? Nothing, none of those. I think I go here. fine. Golem works next to this is fine. +2 because of the dynamo. Chill. So I can run 2 temples and then call it. We're replacing our arms and shit in these rooms, but that doesn't matter, so maybe I don't. We got everything we wanted, right? We got attack speed. You could get better attack speed. Oh, we low rolled both of these. I'm just feeling more like bossing right now. I'm not really feeling like doing this shit. Kulamak. Maybe. Maybe Kulamak. However, I fucking hate this boss. And yeah, like I was saying, I'd want to do this for actual late game bossing. And actually, let me rip that off. We're gonna go close combat. Bone Shatter pin is coming off, which means we can put on... I don't even know what I had before. Anyways, I'm down to try Kulamak. I'm a little worried because he's got some stuff that I'm not super familiar with. And I'd rather... We'll save it. Basically, I'd rather die to Arbiter than to Kulamak. And then we can just run Kulamak after, just to see how we do. Yeah, puts me in a weird spot. I think music just paused as well. Next song. Don't want to force Pee-wee too much. Could look at doing some recom stuff. I think I was saving some weapons for that exact reason. We have hybrid. I mean, here we go. Hybrid T2. Sure. Smash it. 10%. Why not? 10% chance would be insane. Yeah. T3. In there. Let's go for a few Ammies. Again, just trying to hit skills, so send it. This is T2, T1. Do I have T1 anywhere else? No, Totemic. This was the tab I forgot about. They're all heavy. Wonder if there's anything good here, actually. This was early gear that I just forgot that this quad tab had. This is before I learned how to craft, I feel like. The hybrid ES stuff. Let me check the Death Mantle. So this was one of the insane setups that we had. The only issue is we'd have to break this armor to swap to it, which maybe we do end up going with at some point here. And then we have to solve the max life per second because it's got 4 sockets on it, actually. I could corrupt this because we're not using it. Overall, it's a fantastic piece. I'm going to use the guaranteed corrupt change. And just hit it with a corrupt real quick. Third socket would make it wilds, and then the real goal would be hit another all max. So hit it real quick. Physical damage reduction's fucking crazy. I could have divined it too. Pretty good rolls overall though, or you know, good enough. So this piece is crazy. We could double corrupt if we had it, but I don't. Let me see what it would take to wear this. It would take a lot of res. The all res here is doing work. And then where's it at? 8% of max life converted to yes is also doing work. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if we just send the bosses tonight. Because what I could do is I could send... Oh, we don't even have it. Slaying a Citadel boss in an area level 79 with at least 6 mods. That I assume I haven't done. And then same with the anomaly. Okay, let's go do one of those. And what that takes is a map with no mods on it. Or wait, sorry, wait. No, that just said the opposite. Holy shit. I have to run a 6 mod boss map. It's looking good. Looking prime? Super prime? Him having more stun threshold is a bit of a problem, but this should be fine. We'll do... I'd like to do... What's his name? Is Iron... No. I want to do Doriani. Copper is the other guy, yeah. Iron, copper, stone. Cool. And then if we go waystone on the boss is actually totally fine. So this is a 6 mod 79? Yes. So this should get us the other 2 points, and then we need to go do an anomaly boss with the same setup. I actually am going to swap this out just to practice a full-on setup. And this will be... I actually wonder how much... I feel like the auto attack is going to be strong enough to one-shot rares here. Oh, and then, dude, shrines on boss maps are fucking cheating. If I can get to Doriani with this, he's fucking toast. Okay, so it's like a 3-hit with the auto attacks. Yeah, what are those? Is that Ghost? Interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely in one of those modes right now where I like to kill bosses and not really farm. We've done enough farming. I've done enough stalling, and it'd be cool if I could just clear it. I do wonder if this means that a Tribal Fury setup could be really strong in maps, actually. It's been a long time since I've tried it, but this is making me a believer at the moment. Don't think we're going to make it to Doriani. I mean, we got about a minute. I thought he was over here, but I might have just misread this. There he is. Oh, this auto attack's just going to annihilate him. We got Wonder Trap, not the Ghost. The Ghost Boots. I'm doing this thing. Oh shit. Yo, he. He slammed. I wasn't even paying attention. It's a little sketch right now. So part of this is because of the stun thresholds. Got about double what he should have. And a lot of our bossing setup is based on that. Oh, shit. Dude, I'm used to that being like a fucking death blow move. No, it's just a joke. I get the rolling slam going. Dead. Oh, okay. Give me 2. Thank you. The death mantle. Now we need to go get another. Go down and get that. I don't really care. I gotta go get an anomaly boss, which I don't think we have set up yet. Feel like we were pretty close to a few. Don't want to do that guy. Fuck that. This would be for one of these maps, I think. Okay, this one is a direct shot if we had it. So maybe I just do these. Yeah, I think today I'm just going to call it. This is going to be a short one. We killed King of the Mist. We got 2 more points on our way to the 10 points required for us to start farming Uber Arbiter. I need Waystones, so actually, hold up. It's just those two, actually. Let me go do one more. See how many waystones we get, and yeah, whole thing reset. But we're gonna be going around trying to get to. Actually, this guy's kind of rippy. I didn't even think of that. The blood map is the best one. Fuck it. We're already pathing towards it. Could even go that one. What happened here? Is it because I had to go around? That's a map attempted. I see. So I just kind of gave up on this one, I guess. Oh, but we were pathing to another one down here, yeah. If we get lucky, we can just get it. We'll see.
You experience no real pain. That will soon change.
Interesting how, I guess maybe the one of the tabs has Rogue Exiles on it. Pretty funny. Yo. I didn't even think of farming them for the exact gear you need. If you make it like strength gear only or whatever, and then you just walk in and they're probably going to be wearing all the same shit you need. Dropping a bunch of weapons, really high tier weapons actually. Interesting. Wonder if you could farm Rogue Exiles for weapons. I was gonna say, I think I'm perma-slowed, but my weapon swap was just stuck on. We swapped the auto attack, so anytime I right click, it's gonna go to dual wield. Wonder if that's what's been happening at points in the game where I thought my character was just slowed and all it was no, because it's the move speed as well. It's not just the attack speed. I just realized this is a monkey map, yeah. Fear not the elements. Oh no, Bone Tyrant, okay. This is a bit interesting to me. I want to know how much done we get on this fucking thing. Ooh. Not a lot. What if we jump in? Come on. That was because he was DR'd. Dude, our auto attack is just pumping. What the fuck, man? What? Do I even need Rolling Slam? I mean, I do. I'd rather have it, but... On Arbiter, man, do I even need that shit? What if I just auto attack him to death, man? Double Waystone isn't nearly enough for me to feel comfy. We're trying to find ones that are... Oh, do I have the wrong... One sec, we'll see.
Go on.
Yes. Fuck that. Additional effect. That sounds fun. Let's do that. I'm looking for normal maps so we can run the the 10-point bosses on just the most basic ass map possible. Monster damage. 1 monster damage by itself is not the end of the world. Less recovery rate and much. Jesus, dude. No, wait. Is this a thing? No fucking way. Oh, come on, man. I thought I was gonna be so happy for a sec. This was it, dude. I don't know why that's so stupid that you can't do that, actually. That's so beyond dumb. Is it that they have to have the same revives available, maybe? That wouldn't make sense to me, but like maybe? No. Come on, man. SSF has it hard enough. All these fucking maps I can't run. Armor Brick's a little scuffed, but should be fine. We're at 86%. We started at, I think, 78%. Let me just swap this over so we don't die. We actually just swap it over to Rolling Slam, which is what we had at start. Oh. Yeah. When it comes to GGG, I think in the past they've talked about content creation, or just content creators for PoE2 have talked about it, where the timeline is pretty brutal. Like, if you're somebody who really wants to go league to league, because the leagues are so long and in between, it takes a lot of effort to play through one, and then by the end of it, you don't want to play the next one. So I do think taking a break eventually would be a lot of fun. I don't know if that means trying out a different game on stream, or if that actually just means taking a break, but tonight I got a second wind here a little bit, right? Looking to get all the boss points, so if we are going to run it on, if we are going to run Uber Arbiter on Wednesday or Friday, then at least I can get it started without having to farm anything, because that would give me a reason not to. So Wednesday is almost definitely going to be farming Doriani, Gianor, and why am I blanking on the king of the Faradun in Act 2? What is his name? It's a J? It's something. We'll kill all 3 of those guys on Wednesday, and then maybe kill Arbiter if I'm feeling juiced. I think it's still up here. I think it's right here. This map is always kind of... I've always missed a few spots. It's not the easiest thing to read. Guessing this boss is a joke with Jelly up. And we got it. Vault is unsealed. We're going to go do this real quick. We need a good map for these bosses, but I think it should be fine regardless of what we pick. Now we have a chance of getting bloodletting as well. Attack speed's a little fucked up. Life recovery, come on, man. Crit and extra is a little fucked up. Not the end of the world, though. There's got to be some maps in that pile that I could run. That's crit and extra. Armor break. We're just getting endless, like, 4 offensive mods. There we go. On Feeble, stun threshold, stun build up. Freeze, all that shit. Should be fine. Sealed vaults. Tablets don't matter. I don't really care. I think we're fine. 79? 80? Yeah, I had a deli, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, when it comes to boss loot, I don't think there's anything you can do to increase it. So we're talking about the lineage support gem off this boss. I don't think if you go for like effectiveness or whatever, I don't know if it actually changes the outcome. Apparently I can't read this map either. But yeah, I mean, we're going to have done a good amount today, actually. I didn't realize, and these streams tend to be shorter when I have, like, a very specific goal, at least. But we just got really lucky on a few crafts early to get the leech, and then, I guess the amulet wasn't lucky. The only mod that we hit that was lucky was the 44% increased maximum energy shields. And if we didn't hit that, we could potentially just put on 30% increased global defenses, which is essentially the same thing, so wouldn't have been the end of the world. Let's see who the fuck is here. It is Omniphobia, and now he is fucking dead. I just realized we did not turn off Delirium. No, we did. It auto-dropped in the last map, I think. Oh, we got the insane shrine. How long does it last? 215? Let's fucking go, dude. There's so much life right now that I'm like not worried about face tanking anything. Holy shit. Oh, not the temple. What is this? Meteoric shrine. That's fine. Got about a minute on the other one. Oh, and we're already in the boss chamber. I didn't even realize. Right, swap on the auto attack. These guys, they just weren't ready, man. And we got the pact. Alright, got the book. Got it all. I could potentially send it tonight even. Just go do all 3 bosses, but we need normal waystones and we don't have them.
What is it? Who sent you? Go then.
Normally I've ended with some Gamba. Got 2 more chance orbs to bring it down to 5 up there. I'm down to click on. I was thinking of doing the Vertex if we got it. The Vertex with a cultivation orb is kind of insane, but I think you need more than 5 chance orbs. You probably need more than 20. And then really if we went Vermilion, yeah. If we ever got a Crown of Eyes, I'd be maybe down for taking this boss, or taking this character, killing Uber Arbiter, and then swapping to a different setup. But for now, we're chilling. We have 10 points. Next stream, we're gonna go kill the Citadels, and I completely forget every time. I need to unspec out of the boss points, do all the maps, spec into all of them, and then run the Citadel, because I don't want to be running these maps with the 10 boss mods on them. So that's where we're at. Again, hour and 20, really short stream today. But we'll be back this week, and I think, you know, we're going to beat the game and the character's going to die, so tune in later. But GG's, guys. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you have a good week, and so I'll catch you guys in the next one.